Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to another hashtag Lockboss show and giveaway. We're gonna have some fun today. Of course, we have the Lockfather in house who
how's it going?
Just turned the tender age of 66. The right excuse me, in tender age of
yeah, it's tender age. The older I get, the more tender I get.
I mean I'll tell you what though, you're getting pretty close to Social Security nowadays, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Be nice to get an extra paycheck.
Oh yeah. Why not? Well, of course, we're drinking Topo Chico. As you can tell, these are new bottles. They're plastic.
Yeah, that's good.
Kind of bothers me a little bit. You know, I like those glass bottles.
Well, you're throwing them into the fill. You're not recycling, are you?
True. Busted. But yeah, I tell you what, I mean, yeah, these ones are actually picked up at Costco.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is.
I've never been able to buy Topo Chico at Costco.
I thought that's where you get them all.
No.
Oh.
I've been getting it from food service.
Oh.
But what is up, everybody? Hey, thank you for joining. Of course, cheers to all you out there drinking Topo Chico or anything else for that matter.
Have a beer for me.
Yes. Yep.
As long as you don't have to go drive.
Mm-hmm. Now, of course, today, here in just a little bit, we're going to be getting into our 5 weekly Lockboss winners, going over some posts and meme type stuff of the week. And then, of course, we're going to give you our 2023 predictions because there's no better place to make yourself look bad in predicting stuff that's inaccurate than on the internet that's recorded.
That's it.
But no, it'll be fun. All right. Yeah, we'll have some fun. And yeah. So, but before we get going, how was everybody's Christmas? You know, it was just a couple days ago. And, you know, we like to, at least my wife and I like to describe this time as everyone that kind of has like Christmas brain.
Yep.
Right. And I think partly because if you think about it, growing up as kids, we always had a few weeks off.
Yes.
Between, you know, Christmas, New Year's, that sort of thing. And so like we've been conditioned our whole lives to
have a couple of weeks off.
Have a couple of weeks off, right? And then all of a sudden.
Is that the reason those moms of mine who work for me like to have the day after besides the day? I'm
not commenting on that one. I'm going to let you be out there by yourself. But no, but I tell you what, you know, it's a good time to, of course, take some time, spend with family.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, do all that fun stuff. And so
I had my full over the holiday.
Yeah.
A family.
Yes, you did. Talk to us. How was Christmas?
Oh, very good. I think we all had a good time.
Okay.
We had dinner at PJ's house and with the rest of the family. No outlaws, no in-laws. Well, Charity, I guess she had in-laws because we were there.
Yep.
But everything went good. Played a little Christmas bingo. And PJ provides the, what are they called?
Scratch tickets?
That's it. Scratch tickets.
Yeah.
I won $2, thanks.
Did you?
Oh, yep. But you describe it. How did it go for you?
Yeah, went good. Went good. You know, it's always a full day at my house. So we host my in-laws and, you know, brother and sister-in-law in the morning. And then in the evening, my side of the family comes over.
Because we're the crazy ones.
Much louder. Much louder.
Yeah, because your aunt's in there.
Once again, hey, I'm letting you be way out there on that one. I'm going to sit back here at the dock, okay?
I always put my foot in my mouth anyway, so what the heck?
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It's kind of been the tradition now for quite a few years.
Yeah, I think 3 or 4 anyways.
Yeah, and it's fun. Had a lot of fun.
Mom minds not cooking.
You're what?
Mom doesn't mind not cooking.
Yes. Yeah, she actually brought over a turkey breast, like a big boneless turkey breast that I smoked.
Yep.
And then got to use my prized possession.
Your smoker?
No, my meat slicer.
Oh, I didn't know you had one.
Oh, yeah, that's what on Christmas Day, I was slicing all of the turkey. I
wonder why it was so perfect.
Did you? I mean, like, were you thinking as just a skill, like a?
Well, I had one of those when you were younger.
Yeah.
I love it. I like.
Want to know something funny that we actually use it more for than slicing meat?
Bread.
Bread.
Mm-hmm.
So, we make like a homemade thing, a sourdough,
Right.
put it in there and slice it.
Yep. It's awesome.
Isn't it?
It is.
Oh, man. I tell you what. Yeah, it was great, though.
See, now he's making me hungry, and I was still full 2 days later.
Well, I know you do like sourdough, so that was kind of like a trigger. Right? I'm triggering you here live on the internet.
That's it.
But, well, hey, everybody, I hope everyone is having a great...
Hi, sis. Really?
That busted. Hey,
I did put my foot in my
hey,
mouth.
hey, Heidi, at least we know, hey, as you listened, I stayed on the dock on this one, right? I stayed on the dock. Yep. Oh, that's
I'm in
good.
trouble just like you all the time anyways.
Oh, man. But anyways, so, yeah, so hey, let's go ahead and hop into the show and give some predictions and have some fun.
Okay.
Oh, but before we do, actually, can you hand me that? You might be the one with that sitting there for. I'm gonna put this off to the side here. So, we got this in the mail last week, and it was from Amazon, and or it was shipped to us from Amazon. It did have my name on it, but I had not ordered anything, and it's a steering wheel tray, right? So right here, you put it over your steering wheel, and then it's like a little tray. I'm guessing one of you sent it in to us as a gift. Thank you. The only thing is I don't know who to thank. So if you sent this in, definitely let us know. It's pretty cool, though. Just slide it over.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Steering wheel goes right here. You go in and just slide it over the steering wheel. And then, I don't know, you can use it as a notepad, know, or a desk type of thing. But very cool for everyone. Thank you for whoever sent this in.
Yeah, I like eating in the car. No.
Oh, yeah. Or as Honey Lovelace says, a crappy pinning mat, that could be.
I thought of that.
Did you?
Yes.
I mean, you get stuff rolling around on that pretty good. There's a little lip on it, so that'd help. But be a little interesting.
Roll off. Hey, that might be a good one for my car to use.
There you go. Oh, yeah. I see. Lock Mechanic says, is that the new pinning mat? I've been teasing him like crazy about
I know,
that.
yeah.
But, yeah. So, good stuff. Yeah, it's been crazy cold over here. So, quick story, and we'll get into it here. So, last week, or I don't know, about a week and a half ago, my heater went out in my truck, right? And then next thing you know, last week, it was what?
6 below.
Yeah, 6 below. I mean, and so I have on a few nights a week, I do all the kid pickup and stuff. And it's freezing. On top of that, my defrost wasn't working. So I couldn't drive very far without having to get out, ice scrape while freezing on the inside. I have a heated seat and heated steering wheel. So I could stay kind of warm, but man, it was cold. But
yeah, I believe you, because when I got out of the hospital for that sleep study, it was 6 below. I had shorts on. I had my hoodie. Forgot gloves. I go to start the car. Everything's freezing in there.
Really?
So I drove with my hoodie, long arms, grabbing the steering wheel. It was horrible.
But yeah, it's not like it's all fun and dandy until you're in the car.
Well, one day there was no heat. I'd get it fixed.
Yeah.
But that's me.
It is fixed, by the way, now. I just got back from the mechanic. Today it had
procrastination?
No, I mean, well, the problem is when I wake up and go to work, the mechanic's not open. When I get in my truck at night and remember that I need to get it fixed, guess what? They're not open.
And you're the one with the young brain,
I mean, it's just such a low level. I mean, it just doesn't. I don't really care too much.
So it's 6 to 10 below.
Until it's 6 to 10 below. But anyways, I did take it yesterday. Got it back today, fixed. It ended up being my defrost motor and then my normal, just 2 little motors went out.
I thought there was only one fan motor.
Well, it's not I'm sorry. It's not the actual fan motor. It's the door motor that
opens and closes.
Yes. So 2 of them were out.
Cool.
So it's fixed now.
So it cost you $700.
$550.
Oh. Better you 550 because I'd fix it myself.
Go ahead. I mean, hey, we're live on the internet anymore. You don't want to know. But anyways, all right. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Have a little bit of fun here. All right. So memes or posts of the week. So of course, by now that you've seen our Everyday Heroes video, which was of course our Christmas present to all of you. So, it was one of those.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why I was in it, but that big old fat face, laughing or something at the workbench. I was working on this.
Oh, that picture. You sent that picture in.
I did?
Yeah. That was the picture you sent.
I deleted it.
No. You hit send, I guess, instead of delete.
Yeah, that's me. Computer.
Thought it was good, though. But, yeah, so that was a good video. I'm happy all of you got to see that. It was really fun putting together. It took quite a while. That's probably, the most time total that we've spent on a video like that. So pretty cool. All right. So this post is from Sean B. at Williams Lock and Keys. It's just a quick email to the amazing staff at CLK Supplies. I got my giveaway package and was in total shock total shock with what came with. A huge thank you to the amazing folks. The shirt and jacket fit very well, and the big robe will come in handy. Thanks again. Absolutely. Sean, congratulations for winning, and also great picture. Very cool picture you got going on there at your shop. Next up, this is from Bob S. He says, the picture that I promised, as well as my Locksmith corner minus the Duo Plus, another Nomad, and many of my freebies from CLK. I certainly can't fit it all of my CLK purchases in one corner. Pictures that CLK requested for the contest newsletter weekly podcast. I still have trouble adjusting to the 7 o'clock Eastern time for the podcast, even though it has been a while. I'm trying, but I usually miss them. I like the old later time, but thank you guys to stick. But you guys would have to stick around after hours. Take care. Merry Christmas. Very cool. And then just on the line here, it says, Merry Christmas to you all. Even Julio. Wow, good stuff. Anyways, there's in the picture. There's a lot of good stuff in there. The Framing 2, Triton Plus, Swift, and Nomad, and a couple of Carhartt stuff there, stickers, all sorts of good stuff. I like seeing that picture. Good stuff, everybody. All right, so next up, we had our Christmas party here a few weeks ago, and someone thought it was funny was it the same person who did the two different ones? Do you know?
I don't know.
I'm not sure if it is, but unfortunately, there's a pillow with my crazy eyes face on it, and then also a framed, picture. So,
but I hear your daughter sleeps with that pillow all the time.
Yeah, so pretty much my wife ended up with that pillow, and my 6-year-old loves having it on her bed. I'm actually think that's going to cause emotional issues later in life.
Think so.
But, I mean, how can you sleep with those eyes staring at you? I couldn't.
Me either. I'd run.
Yeah, not good. So, you know who made that? Who made that?
No, I don't have a slightest idea. Oh, Mario.
So my uncle.
Yep.
My uncle. Well,
he
Mario
took a T-shirt and did it.
Yeah. I agree. Mechanic, locksmith, very scary. That's what I would say. Man. All right. Comment of the week. It's from Terry Lewis. Says, beautiful tribute to them and to us, all of us everywhere. Thanks, PJ, and many of you and your family and your company. Have a blessed Christmas and a happy and prosperous new year. So, Terry, thank you. A lot of just passion went into that for me, so that was one that I filmed. It took me several days to film, and it was really pretty good. But yeah, thank you for the comment. Really appreciate it. All right, so now it's time to go on to predictions. So we're going to do our predictions, and then we are going to announce this week's 5 lucky winners. And Sherelle, you're right. It would make a great Halloween costume. Although, I mean, geez.
People might slam the door in your face.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that's one, like, that's like the freaky. I mean, that picture, I mean, I just got a new driver's license, but my old driver's license picture has had that same.
Did you pose for that or something?
No, unfortunately, when I am thinking really hard and trying to talk into a camera, I tend to not blink. Although I'm better now. I've been like, I have to thank you guys. You guys have helped me over the past couple of years to blink more and not keep my eyes open like this.
And they probably see me chew like a cow all the time. No.
Oh, man. All right. So, prediction time. Let's talk about it. So, now it's important to say we have not communicated
Not at all.
on what they are on purpose. I was like, hey, keep yours to yourself. Let's just hear them live. We'll talk about them a little bit. And any good ones that you have, go ahead and put in the notes and we can, pop them up on the screen or whatnot. But, well, guest first. What's your first prediction for 2023?
Well, it's sort of a cop-out what I'm going to say, but prices are going to go up. I mean, even in our story, labor is so costly anymore, because we all need more all the time. And the only way you can do that is raise prices. So unfortunately.
So you're saying that your price, like what it's costing you to do business is going to go up, or what you're going to charge is going to go up?
Well, the only reason why I would charge more is because everything else went up.
Okay.
Costs go up, but it's really crazy still right now.
Yeah.
Costs.
Okay. Let's talk percentage. Okay. So, I mean, yes, that's kind of an easy one, but I want you to put a percentage-ish on it that we can look up at this time next year and see if you're right or wrong.
10%.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Another 10.
Yeah. Well, what's health insurance? Went up 12.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
You
okay.
You got to be able to.
So prices are going to go up another 10% next year.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. My first one is.
You wrote them down. I didn't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I did. Well, okay. So I will kind of do my softball one a little bit too. Okay. And that is, I think the writing's on the wall that the economy most likely is going to slow, right? I think that's universally accepted. But I don't think this industry is going to. And what do I mean by that? I think that a lot of times what happens, right, in recession type times is people essentially have less money, which eventually means that they have less stuff, right? And so a lot of times when it comes to resecuring buildings, vehicles, all of that kind of stuff, like I think it's just good for it's good for business, right? I think it's good for business.
Yeah, the industry, when it's great, when it's booming, we're super busy. When it goes down, they always need us to do something.
Yeah. I think the craziest thing, and the reason I kind of feel this way a little bit, I'll expand it just a little more, which is in 2008, 2009, right, all of a sudden, we were having tons and tons of people calling in like, hey, we have to go rekey these HUD jobs. Mm-hmm. And that was like, if you remember the Bigfoot video I did about the number 7 bottom pin for Quickset, that was when that happened, because there's literally people who've been in the lock and key industry a long time, and they're like,
there was a number 7.
They're like, there's a number 7 here. What the heck is that, right? Mm-hmm. And so I think there's going to continually be more business, although, like, of course, anytime you read the news or whatever, it's going to be kind of scary a little bit, right? But,
yep.
So that's my first prediction. I'll go easy. That's kind of but anyways, next prediction.
Well, as an employer, it seems nobody wants to work around here. We can't get employees for anything right now. I think it's going to make it tough on the people that have stores more than a 1 or 2 man place.
Okay.
If for some reason their employee quits for some reason, or you're looking for some, even if they're trainees, they're going to be very hard to come by, because since COVID, it's been tough on us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I used to have people lined up for a job. Now it's been months.
Okay, so what's the prediction then that it's going to continue?
Yes, it's going to be a lot harder to find
in 2023.
Right.
Okay.
More than it's ever been.
Okay. No, it's not one of my predictions, but I think it'll be the opposite.
Oh,
I think by this time next year, I think you'll think completely different.
I'm hoping.
So
this is doom and gloom. You know? That's why it's a prediction.
It's a prediction, right? So this time next year, one of us will be right on that. I mean, is it possible for either of us to be right?
Yeah, it stays the same.
Stays the same. Okay. Yeah.
But it's going to be tough, unfortunately.
Okay.
Because I got too many trucks sitting. We're busy out in the field.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My next prediction is, I think, and maybe this is an easier one, but I think we're going to continue in our industry to see roll-ups, right? And what I mean by that is private equity type companies are going to continue to buy up independent outlets. I think it's going to continue.
Yeah. So there's not a whole many distributors.
Yeah.
Or key companies or whatever.
Yeah.
Because
it's all getting rolled up.
Right. And I thought you're not allowed to do that in this world. Didn't Microsoft get slapped on their hands that they can't do?
Yeah, I mean, but that's just a different
industry.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, I just think that it'll continue to happen. You know, I mean, I know liquidity is harder to come by now for these private equity companies, right? For those of you maybe not incredibly familiar, like the base of a private equity company is what they do is they go out and get liquidity providers, right? So the private equity company itself doesn't necessarily have like a ton of capital, but it goes and gets investors called liquidity providers that essentially invest their company into the private equity to start buying businesses, buying other ones, rolling them up together, that kind of stuff. You know,
sort of sounds like, what's that online currency where they get their money? No,
I'm not following you.
There's some ones what say they got all that, but they don't. What's that? Bitcoin? I'm not talking Bitcoin exactly, but I'm talking something like that.
Oh, okay.
Because I want good interest on my money,
Yeah.
so here you throw it in.
Oh, yeah.
Oops, there it goes.
Well, I'd say for the most part, you know, they are, So, I mean, I think it's happening, you know, in every industry, but I think it's going to continue more. I mean, to some degree, you know, it kind of happens, you know, I mean, as I talked about earlier this year, you know, we had a really nice, I was presented a really nice private equity offer, turned it down. More fun to stay here and do and make weird predictions on the internet, right? But yeah, I think we're going to continue to see it. We've seen it a lot happen in these past few years. I think we're going to see even more. And I mean, it's getting to the point where there's not a ton of us independents left that service nationwide, right? So it'll be interesting. It'll be fun, you know, why not? It'll be fun to see.
I hope the lock shop stays local.
Yeah.
You know, the lock shops. So it seems like that happens too. Everybody buys up, you know, bigger firms.
Yeah. So I think that's my prediction there. What's your next one?
Well, I think the car market will be good, but I'm talking more for the locksmith, is that they're going to be so overpriced, nobody's going to be able to afford a new van.
Okay.
You know, a service van now, just a standard service van is $50,000.
New?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the bare basic. That's no anything inside. It's not one of the tall vans,
Mm-hmm.
like a Sprinter or something. I mean, and then, you know, are they going to be, everything's been back ordered. Like you say, you ordered your wife a new car.
Mm-hmm.
Look how many months it's been.
7.
My buddy waited a year for his truck.
Mm-hmm.
But, and the reason I'm saying this, because I took my dually in because it needs a new body modular. I just had it replaced.
Yeah.
I go, oh, it might be 2 months before we can get one for you.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm going, he says, because of the chips, are the keys going to end up being this way too? You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Never know. It's fair.
So I don't think the average locksmith's going to be driving old vans for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like a new van, but as you see, I drive a car, but I'd rather have a van, taller, bigger, got some crash room. But I really don't think the average locksmith will have new vans. They'll be old.
Yeah, just keep.
And I have old vans now.
Yeah,
but I usually try to buy a new one within a year. Okay,
so you're pretty much saying that they're going to be keeping they'll be fixing what they have, not getting new.
Right. I mean, my whole life I've always put new engine and transmission if the body's okay. In all my vans.
Okay.
But to go buy another van, I don't know, because when we had that accident with the whole country didn't have one van for sale.
Yeah.
A new one, because I wanted a new one.
Yeah.
So that's really, mine is more focused on locksmith shops and
absolutely,
for their prediction.
Well, what the best part is you get to make whatever predictions you want.
Yeah, then you're gonna, when they do come true, you'll say, oh man, you were right.
Yeah.
If they don't, I got problems.
I mean, how fun will it be this time next year when I can read them off and see if we were right or wrong?
Yeah, I can be out there in my new Rolls Royce,
There you go.
You never know.
That's good. So my next...
Do they make a van? No.
Yeah. My next prediction, and this is more of, I don't want to do all softball ones. Okay. So this is more the heavy hitter.
Okay.
And I think starting next year that we're going to start seeing a crackdown on fake keys. And let me describe fake, I guess. And that is keys like a prox key, remote head key that is imported into this country using the manufacturer's FCC ID number, which essentially means it's a counterfeit, right?
Okay.
And of course, I mean, from the FCC's point of view, they're, counterfeit. They're the person who actually, the company that actually filed that FCC ID number is not getting any money for that, right?
Oh, I see.
And I think that, I think there's kind of less of them on the market today. But I think we're going to see it more crackdown on that.
It's about time.
I think so. Of course, you'll never get away from the companies in or overseas selling them, on eBay or whatever and direct shipping them in. You're not gonna. That's a problem. That's been a problem for decades. It'll continue to be, right? But
Right.
I think if you're an American company, it could get interesting.
Yeah.
So, I don't have any knowledge about it, but I just feel like it's different. Right, this last year or so, it's a lot different now when it comes to those keys.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
You think because it does have an FCC number that everything's peachy, that it would work. Some of them do, but I'm sure not all of them.
Yeah.
Because we still have customers bring stuff in from what they bought online, and hey, we all buy stuff online.
Yeah, and so I don't think there'll be. I don't think that's going to go away, right?
No.
It's going to stay, but and I guess part of me, like how I come to that conclusion a little bit, is that if the car manufacturers start having and the Strat Techs or whatever of the world, as supply comes to fix, and maybe there's not as many sales, well, they're going to try to capture.
Yeah, because they're losing sales.
Yes,
Right.
Exactly. Right. So I don't know. Like I said, that's more of my out there a little bit, but I figure it wouldn't be fun to have some predictions without kind of.
I haven't known you to not be out there a little bit anyway.
That's true. That's true. So yeah, I think that's
yeah.
my kind of guess.
But overall, I think business will still be strong for the locksmith industry.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right. What you have any others?
No.
Okay.
But as I tell all my employees, save as much money as you can because you don't know what's going to happen next year.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think part of one of the beauties of life is living with the unknown.
Well, I like to sort of know, but you're right. It's unpredictable.
Yeah, it's just not predictable. And I think that it can be a really scary thing, or it can be a real beautiful thing.
Well, just like for people that can't afford a home right now, especially in Idaho, they used to be super cheap. They're outrageous now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like that John Teague says, staying alive is my only priority.
That's it.
There we go.
Whatever it takes.
Absolutely. So yeah, so I think that's kind of the fun of it all. But
the one good thing about me, I know I can always eat because I raise cows. I can always go out back and chew on one of them.
I'd like to watch you try that, actually.
Yeah, right. Oh, what's that hair?
Oh man. Anyways, yeah, well, I see some of you commenting on the predictions in the comments. Thanks for doing that. That's fun. So who knows? I mean, like I said, we had some softball ones. I threw out kind of a more far-fetched.
Well, I didn't know how involved you want to go, because old Pete can get down there and get involved in what we're talking about.
Yeah, do you have any you need to kind of get off your chest, or are you okay?
No, I'm all good.
All right, everybody. I tell you what, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I guess so. Next year we'll tune in and
watch the old.
I'll write them down.
Okay.
And I mean, unless any of them are outrageously wrong or something, we'll have to play a little clip or something.
Yeah.
Right? We make fun of ourselves, but definitely. By the way, which we should have said at the very beginning, this is not investment advice, not business advice.
Yeah, no, it's just our own theories.
Either one of us qualified to make predictions, but that's what makes it fun.
Sort of like a New Year's resolution. What's your New Year? I don't have any because I break them all anyways.
Did you have no New Year's resolutions?
No.
Next week we got
stay alive another year.
There you go. 67. Here we come.
Hopefully.
Right. All right. Well, hey, let's go ahead and move on to this week's lucky winners. I hope you guys enjoyed our.
I agree with the gold and silver.
There you go. All right. So here we go. Let's get on the same page and we'll announce the winners here. So what to do if you win. You're going to want to email us your shipping info to sales@CLKsupplies.com or call us at 800-848-6989 and we'll send your gifts soon. How to win? Just comment on our videos with the hashtag Lockboss. Winners will be chosen from the previous week's videos. So that's how you do it. Of course, no purchase necessary. And here, I don't know, in a few short weeks, fairly soon, the next season of the Lockboss giveaway will be firing up, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be
definitely going to be fun for everybody.
Have I told you about it?
Yeah.
I kept you in the dark. I've kept told you
a little.
Yeah, that's good. Oh yeah. All right, so here we go. Dad, you want to do a drum roll? Do you want to announce the winners?
No, you can do it.
All right, here we go. Winner number one is Jackie McKenzie. Jackie, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Winner number 2 is Robert Ortiz.
Congratulations, Rob.
Robert, here we go. Winner number 3 is Chris Capone. Chris, congratulations. That's cool. Winner number 4 is Jeff Moss.
He's been a winner in the past.
Yeah, just been a winner in the past. And who knows, maybe we'll send you some tumblers. And last but not least, winner number 5 is Phil Herman. Phil, congratulations. Good stuff, everybody. Of course, we have a few days left where for $350 or more, you can get a free Lockboss Diamond Beanie and CLK tape lanyard. So there you have it, everybody. That is the show this week. I'm sure our predictions will age like a banana sitting on the counter.
Get right.
But I tell you what, thank you all for tuning in. I see a lot of comments here. I'll be going through just a little bit. And we have some good videos coming up for you soon. And we all hope you have a wonderful Tuesday evening.
Yep.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks
hanging
for
out
having me.
and for making some predictions.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Hey, take care, and we'll see you next week.
Take it easy.